Hello. This video is a video response to Rachel and Jun's video on the same topic. Commenting and rating on that video is disabled, shame on them, but that never stops me. You know what they say in Japan? In fact, that haiku is engraved right next to my
seat. I'm in seat.
Get it? Right next to? Oh, and this video contains nothing related to who should own the island. Sorry if you're expecting that. Might talk that in another video. In that video, Rachel talked about Chinese people need to blow off all the steam from the government controlling. Let's talk about that. This is the thing when you can read Chinese. If you can, you know it's more complicated than we are repressed. We have the copycats of YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Many of them. Maybe too much. There simply isn't enough technology or effort or willingness to repress everyone in everything they do. I think they just repress the most important ones, like those trying to overthrow the government or start a riot. But again, I only see the famous examples. The thing is, people do express what's wrong with the government in real life, over the internet, in the medias, all the time, maybe too much sometimes. It's not the case that these expressions are totally free, neither totally controlled. Read the newspaper, you know. Learn Chinese. You know Japanese already. We borrowed huge tons of words from them. On government controlling protests, I find it politically inappropriate to say that as a conclusion, as a fact, when you're lack enough evidence and when the government officially denies. I'm not saying that's definitely not the case. I'm saying we don't know for sure. So let's use weaker statements. It's like your apple has gone missing. You think your roommate ate it.
You ask your roommate, did you eat my apple? They say no. And then instead of saying, I'm not convinced by that, you go on and tell everyone your roommate is an apple thief.
It's just a great way to pick a fight. I wasn't in China when the thing happened, by the way. Because I was busy playing Minecraft in my apartment in Toronto. But according to Wikipedia, there were no Chinese media spoken in favor of the riot, of using violence. And of course that's the case. I do find it regrettable that our government did not officially condemn these violent acts against mostly the Chinese people who happen to be working in some seemingly Japan-related place. I think my country have a lot of problems and made many mistakes. The government and the people has resolved some of them in the short 25 years I've lived on this world. But there's still many things we could do to make people live better in China. Not to mention there's new problems. But if anyone really cared for us, instead of hating our government or taking a side, why not simply help us? Things like kicking us out of the ISS is just not helping. I mean, you could actually research the problem and give us some suggestion. And thanks for watching this video. DFTV. Right, I forgot one thing. My hypothesis is the steam is an artifact of our altruistic intent selected by evolution. We want to punish wrong things, which give us law and order, and also war and disorder without it. We probably just don't care. I feel Chinese people are educated in a way that reinforce the altruistic intent, so with confirmation bias we see more wrong things. I'll argue this is why in Canada and US there's also, maybe less, but there's also people unhappy with their government all the time. Japan is a special case. They have similar culture, but quite different education and altruistic intent. But the beautiful thing is, this is the exact thing that made us care for each other, that made us have a sense of morality. This video also didn't touch what I think of the relationship between China and Japan. That's totally due for another video in the future as well. And bye for real this time.